Hey guys, welcome back to another Tasting Tuesday video. I'm Ryan. I hope you guys had a great holiday season, Christmas, Hanukkah, New Year. I hope it was amazing. I hope you guys had some good food, some good drinks. I know I did. I am actually going to be taking off drinking for January. Me and my wife do it every year. We have a sober January. I think it's always good when you're really into drinks and wine and different spirits that you take a month and give it up and, make sure that you can walk away and still enjoy things without alcohol. You can. So I'm not going to be drinking this month. I'm actually recording these in December for the next 4 weeks. So I may look like, a similar background and such, but I'm still going to deliver you guys some content because I know my numbers have been looking good and you guys are doing great watching my videos, and I really appreciate all the comments and I appreciate all the views and the shares and the likes. It really helps out my channel, and I'm really enjoyed doing this. So just keep liking, keep subscribing. It really helps the algorithm. It gets the videos out to more people. And so if you're not doing Sober January, then here we are. And if you are, you can still watch the video. We're going to be doing G4 tequila today. Tequila is one of my hottest video categories. People love tequila. Fortaleza is the #1 video. Tequila Ocho's right up there. The Don Julio 70's right up there. And I've mentioned G4 several times, and I've never done a review. So here we are, G4 tequila. What's so interesting about this is that I immediately get like a savory sort of salsa or a pepper. Yeah, it tastes like or smells like green peppers. A little bit of the agave in there. Maybe a hint of smoke. It's very light. I'm getting a lot of the peppers. I mean, that's kind of what I've always said about this tequila is I really like the Reposado. I think it's great. I haven't tried the extra añejo. I think I've only had the añejo once. The Blanco's great. I love making margaritas with the G4 Blanco. It's also good to sip. Also has a hint of that green pepper in the Blanco. It's a little more softened here, a little more pronounced. It's not as sharp, but it's almost a bigger percentage of the nose. Let's give it a taste. Whew. The sweetness, bam, it like coats your mouth. It's sweet, but then you get the earthiness, the peppers, bell peppers, red peppers, maybe a hint of some citrus in there. Not sure if it's lime, but it's a little bit of citrus. Maybe like an orange peel. Yeah, maybe a hint of orange peel, peppers. Definitely, I would say the sweetness surprised me because the nose is so savory, but I would say overall this is a definitely more savory take on tequila. There's some tequilas I have back there, the Kirkland Añejo tequila. That is just like sugar. It's like caramel sugar. It's actually really good for the price, but it's I think it's like $30, and you're getting over a year age tequila in a liter bottle. So it's a good deal, and it's not terrible tequila, but the sweetness on that is kind of the main note, and then there might be some hints of other things. The sweetness on this is like not the main note. It kind of really falls back. I mean, you're hit with the sweetness at first, the agave, but then it's peppers, it's earth, it's dry, it's some citrus. The agave is really present, but it's that grassy agave. It's that earthy agave. I mean, the second sip, I'm like, wow, I haven't had this in a couple months. It's been sitting on the bar cart. This is phenomenal tequila. I think G4 is getting bigger and bigger. It's a really a great brand like Fortaleza, like Tequila Ocho. I have seen this at more places than I've seen Fortaleza and Tequila Ocho, so I think it's a little more accessible. I think the agave notes really come through, but in that grassy, earthy, peppery form of agave, green peppers, bell peppers, just peppers. But extremely balanced. Not much burn, not much bite. Softened from the Blanco. It sits on that wood. It ages for, I don't know, up to 8 to 9 months usually. So it's softened. It's easy to sip on. I know people think añejo for sipping, reposado for kind of an elevated margarita, maybe throw it over ice. It's a little more flavor, a little smoother. But with G4, this is so good that I would definitely just sip this. I think the quality here is amazing. You could sip the Blanco as well, but I think holding off for the añejo to be the only one in the lineup that you would just sip out of a glass like this, not with G4. G4, you can sip all of them. I'd say this is probably my favorite out of the 3 that I've had. Again, haven't had the extra añejo yet, but it's unbelievable. It's agave, it's balanced, this comes in about half the price of Fortaleza, and it's right up there. So I highly recommend G4. I think it's a good one to pick up. Sip it. I know it's more of a summery thing, tequila, but whenever you watch this video, you might be watching in the summer. I know I'm putting it out in January, but in California where I live, it's always summer. So I highly recommend the G4 Reposado, and really thank you guys for coming. I guess I got to give it a rating. Not sure what I gave the Fortaleza. I'd have to look back at my notes because I give so many different ratings to different things. But I'd say it's right up there. I'd give this a solid 8.6 out of 10. I think the agave, the dryness, the earthiness might be a little off-putting for somebody who's a novice tequila drinker. But anybody who really likes tequila, who likes Fortaleza, Tequila Ocho, I just had Casa Dragones. That's another level up. We might put that on the channel soon. But this is up there with the best tequila, and I think it comes in at like $39 or $40, or maybe $45 or $50 now. But for $40, this is a win. See you guys back here next week for another tasting.